Hey everyone, and welcome to the Webtogs gear review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pyrenees walking boot. So it looks like a traditional walking boot. To be fair, that's because that's what it's designed to be. It's designed as a traditional walking boot, but it is nice and lightweight, it is nice and breathable. Anyway, we'll talk about them in a second. Let's talk about the key features. So first off, it features Keen Dry, which is Keen's waterproof membrane. So the feet are going to, or the Keen Dry technology or membrane is going to keep your feet nice and dry, but also nice and breathable. The only thing you'll need to do is to top up the DWR coating along the outside or on the outside now and again, but then you've got to do that with basically any waterproof membrane, as well as washing the inside and outside as well, so keeping them nice and clean. Again, please clean them with proper boot cleaner. Don't use, washing up liquid or anything. That's going to hurt the membrane. So as long as you top up the DWR coating and clean them responsibly and look after them responsibly, that Keen Dry is going to keep your feet nice and dry and nice and breathable. It also features EVA foam sole, which means it's nice and comfortable, but it's also nice and rigid. So if you are doing long treks or long backpacking, long hiking, it's going to be nice and comfortable for you. And also, they approximately, they weigh around about 574 grams. Obviously, the smaller you go, they're going to weigh less. The bigger you go, they're going to weigh more. But at an average, each shoe weighs around about 574 grams. Anyway, let's take a closer look at the boot itself, should we say. So you've got your traditional eyelet system on the side there, but that's really, really cool. So what that means is you can really react to your lace. So if you need to tighten them up, rather than them getting jammed up or, adding additional friction through that lace system on there, you can quickly pull them up and quickly loosen them up. So you can, the boot itself can react to how you want to wear the boot. Whether you want it nice and loose, nice and tight. The laces themselves are slightly circular, which isn't that a bad a deal. There are more, it sounds a bit weird, more circular, but basically what you'll find is maybe with these boots, you have to tighten them up maybe a little bit more frequently than you would say a traditional flat lace, but that's not the end of the world. They'll do the job. And they also come with a spare pair of laces as well, which are orange, which are fantastic. And I believe they are flatbed as well, which is really, really cool. So yeah, having that multiple lace system is really, really cool. What also is cool about the eyelets and the lace system is that the three final eyelets are hook eyelets, which means you can adjust the actual overall positioning, strength, tightness around your ankle. So it basically means you can use these three eyelets to change how the feel of your ankle and the support around your ankle is going to be on your walk. So right now, I've got the knot itself in the midsection of the boot. That is great for low level to flat walking. So it still gives you all the support that you need, but it just enables that little bit of flex on the top there for additional comfort. Obviously, when it comes to more steeper terrain, you're going to want that knot at the top. And again, you can do that because of the hook eyelet system. So just moving that knot straight to the top just means it's giving you all the support that the boot's been designed for, basically, and that you're gonna need. But yeah, just having those hook eyelets means, again, just adjusting the overall tightness or looseness is perfect. It's really, really cool. You've got a nice footbed on the front there. It's slightly soft, but it offers great protection. And you've got one that's kind of linked in with the sole as well on the back there. Again, it's got great cushioning, which for sort of absorption is actually really, really cool. Let's take a look at the sole itself. So the sole itself, it looks very basic. That's because it is, but it doesn't need to be anything fancy. The sole itself will give you all the grip that you need. You've got great variance in it. It's deeper in sections, it's thinner in sections. The actual overall design, even though it looks very standardized, very basic, it will do the job exactly what it says on the tin, basically. What you will also notice, hopefully, on the close-up is that the actual grip itself, the actual shoe itself, the base of itself is textured. So it's not just a flat piece of rubber, it's textured. And basically, I can never get this word right, a molecular structure. So micro level grip, should we say. So if the terrain itself is slightly wet, slightly slippery due to rain or ice, on a molecular structure, those grooves, that texture on the sole itself will basically grip that ground on a molecular structure, giving you more support, more grip in wetter and slipperier conditions. So although it looks very basic, it actually does exactly what it says on the tin, which is really, really cool. So the great variance is to say, no matter what sort of terrain that you're going to be walking on, it's going to give you all the grip that you need. Again, adding that bit of texture as well. If it is slightly slippery, you're going to get great grip. Sole itself, nice and solid, but it also has nice flexibility as well. So whether you're going to be lowland hiking, scrambling, level 1, maybe you'll probably get away with it level 1 scrambling, so walking up the the summit to Snowdon, you'll be absolutely fine in these boots. So who are these boots for? Pretty much the everyday adventurer, from your dog walker, because they've got a nice traditional design to them, to your level 1 scrambler, roughly. You will have to definitely take care of them if you are going to be doing some level 1 scrambling in these boots, to your everyday hiker, so big open trails, low level trails, or like, nice pathways up to the summit of a mountain like Lake District and stuff like that. Basically, it ticks all the boots. Ticks all the box when it comes to your standard everyday use. Again, all you need to do is make sure that you maintain that DWR coating on the outside to help the keen dry membrane repel the water, and wash it frequently as well, depending on how often you use them, to help with the breathability of the boot. As long as you do that, it's gonna last the test of time. And the fact, again, you've got the hook eyelets, it's fantastic. You get a second pair of laces, which are bright orange, which are fantastic. Yeah, you get a lot of bang for your buck, basically, when it comes to this walking boot. Anyway, if you want to find out more about this boot, just click on the link that's pinned in the comments below, or head to our website, webtogs.com. And whilst you're there, you'll see a really cool initiative that we're doing. It's called Place an Order, Plant a Tree. So for every order that is placed through our website, webtogs.com, we are going to be planting a tree. That initiative is fantastic, but actually, a lot of people don't know this, but our warehouse is one of the most eco-friendly warehouses in Europe, maybe even the world's, definitely in the UK. As of recording, our carbon emissions are down by 93.5%, which in itself is fantastic and is great for the environment, obviously. But when it coincides with the Place an Order, Plant a Tree initiative that we have, it does something rather special. So that one order that you're placing, that one tree that we will plant for you placing an order through our website, actually wipes out the carbon emissions of 3 other Webtog orders. How cool is that? And that's purely for the fact that we've got our carbon emissions down to 93.5%, again, as of recording, and that's getting less or more, depending on how you look at it. But basically, we're hopefully going to be carbon neutral very, very soon. So it's very exciting. So we're super excited about the tree initiative when you place an order, and how it coincides nicely with our eco-friendly warehouse. Anyway, to find out more information about that, again, it's linked in the comments, or it's pinned in the comments below for you. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on now. Thanks for watching, and happy trails.